The world of sports is shifting left and right, whether it's splash trades, new sports gear, additions, or just good old-fashioned drama. Something always seems to be simmering in this business. And we're not gonna lie to you, that is exactly how we like it. Today in the spotlight are the New York Jets. It's come to our attention that they're looking to make some huge splashes and strides. So let's get started. First up, let's talk about the Jets looking to make a trade. Before the 2022 season starts, the Jets may pull off a major trade and add another star to their defense. The Jets have had a busy summer, one in which general manager Joe Douglas added a lot of young and seasoned talent to this team on both sides of the ball. But it sounds like New York isn't done strengthening this bunch even as training camp approaches. In his most recent piece for ESPN, NFL expert Jeremy Fowler added an intriguing note on power rankings with predictions to the following 3 seasons. The Jets were ranked as the number 21 club in the NFL by Fowler and his colleagues. But if this move plays out in their favor, they may go up much higher in the rankings. The Jets are in the running for several expensive free agents and have already signed edge DJ Reed, but they could still use another playmaker, as stated by Fowler. What ought to be an excellent defense would be elevated by a rangy center fielder at safety. This offseason, New York has been actively building their additional. As the insider noted, they signed Reed, but they also re-signed LaMarcus Joyner and added safety Jordan Whitehead as a bonus. Gang Green's 4th-round pick in the draft was edge Ahmad Sauce Gardner, a pro who is well-positioned to cover rivals' top receivers for many years to come. But if you ask us, the team can still improve. Another tested product would undoubtedly aid to transform this weakness into a strength, especially with Marcus May's departure and the uncertainty still hanging over some of the Jets' younger defensive backs. In the upcoming weeks since, Fowler didn't specify who the Jets are going after. Jesse Bates III, the Bengals safety, seems to be the most likely choice. The Jets have recently been mentioned by CBS Sports as a potential destination for Bates if he is traded. That is still a big if, though, if you ask us. Moving on, let's shed some light on the Jets' 2022 playoffs. When a talented young quarterback is in the pocket, everything is possible, right? The New York Jets are up against it now after having a difficult 2021 season. The squad's talented rookie quarterback tossed more interceptions than touchdowns as the team finished just 4-13. Despite this, one of the team's receivers has mentioned making a playoff push in 2022. Braxton Berrios, a wide receiver in his 4th season, stated it would be a lost season if the Jets missed the playoffs. During his first season, Zach Wilson showed more flaws than strengths, but he gained experience. There aren't many rookies who enter a starting position right away and set the globe on fire. Wilson might have made significant progress over the offseason, and the Jets' offense in 2022 might be stronger than everyone anticipates. They're certainly working extremely hard to make it happen by selecting running back Breece Hall in the 2nd round and receiver Garrett Wilson in the 1st. The team gave Wilson 2 important weapons in the NFL draft. These two, along with intriguing wideout Elijah Moore in his 2nd year, provide Wilson with some capable targets. The Jets still need many things to go well in order to advance to the playoffs, even with these additions. Last season, their attack scored the 28th most points and their defense gave up the fewest points. The added talent should help, but whether the Jets make the playoffs will probably rest on Wilson making a significant improvement in year 2. New York City allowed 259.4 passing yards per game in 2015, which was the 3rd highest average in the NFL. The team might advance significantly with better defensive backs and an improved pass coverage. Next up, let's have a look at the other changes that the Jets are making this year. The New York Jets are hopping on the alternative helmet bandwagon. One strategy for getting their fans' attention who have been ignoring the squad due to recent performances is the black helmet. The squad hasn't been in the postseason since 2010, so there hasn't been much to celebrate. The Jets have had just one winning season since then, and from 2016 through 2021, they have only had underwhelming runs in the league. As a result, it seems the Jets want additional concepts to generate buzz, and the black helmet is a clever one. With the new stealth black helmets, the New York Jets are hopping on the alternative helmet bandwagon. While there is no information yet on when they're going to wear it, the design virtually sports that of their former helmet. It also seems to incorporate a football feature that was missing from the green helmet with an identical design. Naturally, it matches their all-black outfit, which coincides with their green and white jerseys. The protective grid's green tone also contributes to the stunning contrast between the two hues. It's possible that the black helmet will use black magic to defeat their opponents. But jokes aside, supporters are hoping that the different helmets will inspire the players. It's entirely possible the supporters would choose a competitive team over the black helmet. But it's true that if the team racks up victories, the spruce in their gear will help them look and feel more confident. Now, with that out of the way, let's move on to some other related news. First up, let's talk about what we can expect from the Jets DT Quinnen Williams this season. The Jets defense had a dismal 2021 season, but there were some glimmers of hope. Quinnen Williams, a defensive tackle for New York, was reportedly one of them. He's really had 2 successful seasons in a row, which is impressive considering how terribly the defense has statistically performed. From the inside of the defensive line, he displayed great run defense and pass rushing statistics while participating in 42 out of the 49 games. It's difficult to approach the quarterback from the inside. He contributed to the run defense with 55 tackles in 2017. He also recorded 13 sacks over the past 2 seasons, which is even more astounding. So yeah, he's shown his versatility as a defensive lineman. Even though his statistics have not quite been as dominant as the Jets may have hoped after selecting him so high in the first round. His performance has been sufficient to win with. Next up, let's talk about the Jets' rookie class signups. By Tuesday, the New York Jets will have signed all of their rookies. According to a source familiar with the arrangement, second-round running back Breece Hall is anticipated to sign his 4-year rookie deal today, according to NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport. Later, the group made the signing of Hall public. As rookies reported to training camp today, Hall was the last unsigned member of the gangrene class. Before signing his contract, he spent the entire morning at the building, according to Rappaport. He was selected by the Jets with the 36th overall pick after they traded up in the second round of the 2022 NFL Draft. At Iowa State, he amassed 3,941 running yards and 50 rushing touchdowns over the course of 3 seasons. He was also a first-team All-American in 2020 and 2021 and scored 20 or more running touchdowns and 1,400-plus rushing yards in each of those campaigns. With Hall and 4th-round pick Michael Carter from the previous year, New York has huge aspirations for him in his rookie campaign. Zach Wilson's go-to option out of the backfield on screens and checkdowns should be the rookie. And now that his contract situation is sorted, he's focused on training and getting better. Lastly, let's talk about the Browns' full camp starting this Wednesday. Josh Rosen, a quarterback selected in the first round of the 2018 NFL Draft, will be signed by the Cleveland Browns to a 1-year contract while they wait to learn the status of starting quarterback Deshaun Watson, who may be suspended for all or part of the 2022 season due to allegations of sexual misconduct during spa treatment sessions. Watson, 26, was among the Cleveland rookies and quarterbacks who reported to training camp on Friday. According to ESPN's Jake Trotter, he is presently available to participate in all team activities until further notice. The player has insisted on his innocence throughout the case, and 2 grand juries have declined to bring charges against him. His legal team settled cases brought by plaintiffs, but the fact remains that there's still active civil cases. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think about the Jets' efforts to bring their A-game back to the ground? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and turn on notifications, and we'll see you in the next one.